when it comes to ensuring that commercial vehicles like we see around us today are safe and that their drivers have their head in the game, are well rested, and have their hands on the wheel. We're proud of that partnership, which dates back decades, but in particular with today's Roadcheck event kicking off focused, targeted inspections nationwide to demonstrate the essentiality of good, strong, effective commercial vehicle enforcement to get just at what Colonel Flaherty said: prevention, detection, deterrence. Our boots on the ground are also across the country, not only through a $200 million a year grants to states that fund commercial vehicle enforcement activity at the state level, but also through our 400+ investigators employed through the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration nationwide, some of them present here today. Our leadership is on the ground this week partnering and demonstrating our commitment to Roadcheck and investigations and vehicle inspections on a daily basis through our Deputy Administrator up in New England, our Chief Safety Officer in the South, our Associate Administrator Annie Collins up in Philadelphia, all partnering with this week's signature event, Roadcheck, demonstrating and highlighting work that is done every day, 24/7, nationwide, to demonstrate the tolerance level that all of us as partners have for unsafe commercial vehicle activity. There is only one tolerance level acceptable, and that's zero tolerance. We demonstrate it through this week's work. We demonstrate it in everything that we do. And we continue to pursue that level of zero tolerance, as well as achievement and recognition for those that are operating safely.
In 1988, because it highlights law enforcement's laudable efforts to remove unsafe commercial motor vehicles and drivers from our highways. As we all know, the vast majority of trucks and drivers on our highways are safe and continue to get safer. In fact, the most recent figures reflect that trucking safety has reached record levels. Of course, this accomplishment is due in part to roadside inspection programs like this one that target the small minority of carriers that don't share the industry's commitment to safety. It's important to point out that in order to use limited enforcement resources most effectively, trucks and drivers are not selected for these inspections randomly, but are deliberately targeted based on records of past violations and observations of current behavior. So while the resulting violation rates may at first appear somewhat alarming, it's important to note that they're actually an indicator of a system that's functioning as intended to identify the unsafe operators effectively, hold them accountable, and remove them from the roadway. As a partner in commercial motor vehicle safety, the American Trucking Association has consistently supported roadside inspection programs and called for increases in federal funding for these programs. As a result, the number of truck inspections conducted annually has risen dramatically, from 200,000 when federal funding programs first started, to more than 3 million annually today. So again, Commander Dowling, I want to thank you for holding this event. Congratulations on conducting a successful